What's good? What's good? This is one and only Ladies Love, man. We're finally back with season 5.
Touchdown about 5, babe. Be at the door at 5:43. It's been a while since I seen your face, but best believe I will not hesitate. Roll up the trees, girl, let's medicate and reminisce about our first date. Nobody else can make me feel this way. Nobody else can make a nigga say.
Because this season is going to be jam-packed with a lot of stuff. This episode 1, is all about the 50-50. Episode 2 is going to be about builders and takers. Are you a builder or are you a taker when it comes down to your relationship? We're not just talking about, male and female relationship. We're talking about all relationships. So whether it's a business partnership, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, who are you in that particular situation? Are you a builder? Are you helping build a foundation, or are you building your own foundation for yourself and taking away their blocks? So we're going to kind of dive in depth with that, because a lot of times we can be in relationships, we can be in friendships, and we can be in certain type of things, and we're wondering why our situation has never been built up. We planted so many seeds, we done put so many blocks down, and we're wondering why when I get ready to look at my foundation, why I don't have anything. That's because every time you put 2 blocks down, that person that you was helping was taking a block away. Every time you put 2 blocks down, they took a block away. Now you looking around like, okay, where's my stuff at? Because I know I put down some stuff, but I only got like 1 layer down. Then you look over there and you're looking at their shit, and they got a whole fucking house built. So we're gonna break down the builders and takers, and hopefully we can save some people from falling to that. Episode 3 is going to be Weed Wars, where we basically are going to do our 420. It's kind of like a 420 Olympics. Episode 4 is it's about you want it your way, but love is not Burger King. So episode 4 is going to be more of a serious type of tone. But like I said, we got a jam-packed season for you. We got so much other stuff coming, and I just hope y'all just sit back and really enjoy the show.
Look at that new step in the name of love, slippers. Me to you by Avalon himself. Yes, La Santa Amor. Yes, holy love, step in the name of love. Oh, you want to look at the lights? You can look at the lights with the shoes, yes. Look at love, step in the name of love today. Just hit the shop button inside Avenue's bio today.
And we are back. Thank you guys. We get into this damn shit about Steve Harvey. So we're gonna play Steve Harvey's response first. The first thing that ticked me off with the whole 50-50 debate, and then we're gonna play Kevin Gates. It's crazy because it's like I don't usually typically agree with Kevin Gates, but he said some shit that really made so much sense, and I was like, you know what? All right, brother, got you. I agree with you. But here we go. Steve Harvey.
What's wrong with this generation today? These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to, what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but what do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house.
When I tell you, this nigga just said the most lamest shit. First of all, the reason why I say it's dangerous to talk like that, and I'm really pissed off because it's like, at Steve Harvey's age, you unk to us. You know what I'm saying? Just like Shannon, you unk to us. And at your age, you should be talking up to the guys as far as like building them up And you should be telling them, yeah, you need to find a high quality woman.
Bro, when I see that,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That was the first thing that I thought. I was like, man, like, bro, he's supposed to be like a fucking role model. And he's like,
he basically just said
he's downplaying us.
He downplaying women too, because he basically just said if she all she got to do is have kids and cook for you.
Which basically is saying that that's all y'all good for.
What if she got a career of her own? So it's not like the reason why I say is that he's saying some dangerous ass shit is because he's placating to his fan base. We got to keep in mind that this is a dude that's trying to sell books. You know what I'm saying? He's no longer in a comedian stage. Now he's an author where he sells books. You know what I'm saying? Sells stories.
Right.
You know, as far as like the movies and the books and shit like that. So you got to understand how his mindset. Then you got to look at his actual life. And when I started dissecting all those things, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? you have this is your third marriage. For one.
And he giving advice. He giving relationship advice, love life advice.
Nothing against your stepdaughter, but she's basically your daughter because she's been in your life since she was 13. So on top of that, Lori Harvey ain't out here with no stand-up guys. She going from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga. And we see all that on the forefront. Or I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? That's your words. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. You know, I'm the ladies' love. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. But I got eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? I see her going from dude to dude, from relationship to relationship. Now they trying to fucking pair her with Quavo. She was just with Dotson, the nigga from Snowfall.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was just with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like going from dude to dude to dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what are you looking for? Anytime we know about women when they do things like that, when they, you know what I'm saying, they're looking for something. They're looking for a false hope or a false sense of something that they didn't get as a little girl.
Trying to fill the gap.
Yeah, trying to fill that gap, or trying to fill that urge that never got felt. So when I see shit like that, and then I hear this nigga on here talking like that, and then, like I would like when people look at the video and they actually see the clip and they see the look on his face, and I'm saying like, this nigga is like really really cooning it the fuck up, like, and it don't make no sense because people in general, men and women both, you should be looking for a partner that has something to bring to the table. Why the fuck would you want to take care of another grown ass motherfucker? Like, just be let's just keep it 100 on that part. I mean, I know we both got our different opinions about the 50-50, but let's break it down to that main point. Why would you really want to take care of another grown motherfucker?
I'm gonna put myself into a situation where I have to work harder, work longer hours, be responsible for not only myself, but like you said, another human being, another grown motherfucker. And this grown motherfucker actually has the ability,
the capability,
and sometimes the audacity to speak on how you go about doing that when you put yourself into the position to do that, which means that, I mean, and I'm only gonna speak for me and, you know, Al, but we know that we are putting ourselves into the position to have to care for you, fend for you, spend for you, love you, be there for you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, people gotta understand, and this is why I said I wanted to play the Kevin Gates version of what his idea of 50-50 is, because what people gotta understand, 50-50 is not just a financial thing. Is deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And just like Kevin Gates said, it's a tangible thing. I might, cause I'm a type of dude, you know what I'm saying? And most people in my circle, if we take you somewhere, we're gonna pay for the fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? That goes without it. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes without asking.
Absolutely.
But we're smart enough to actually sit there and look up. Like I look at the menu. You know what I'm saying? I look at the place that I'm going to. Like we're smart enough to do certain things to put us in a situation where it's like, all right, I know I can take care of this whole thing.
I mean, at best as possible, man. We really don't even go into no situation.
Right? Yeah. Same thing like going out of town. You take a girl out of town somewhere, or you decide you want to take her on a spurt or some shit like that. You're going to think ahead as a man, a real man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna sit here and say, all right, I want to take her here. We might do some shopping. You know what I'm saying? So let me kick this to the side for the shopping. You know what I'm saying? I want to take her to get something nice to eat and shit like that. You know, somewhere on you know what I'm saying?
Like a lot of folks really don't know what having an itinerary is.
Yeah. So when it comes down to the 50-50, in most men's mind, we're thinking like, okay, if I'm bringing home the bread, the only thing I'm asking you to do is just meet me halfway. So it's like, if I worked all day and you didn't work, can I come home to like some
clean
food,
house.
Clean house? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta be on the old school shit. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna clean up. Because if I'm off and you at work all day, you're gonna come home to a clean house.
But see, here's the thing. It ain't even that. The fact that I would work all day and want to come to a clean home, especially if you've been home all day not working, is because I've been in the case where I get home after being gone for 15 hours, working 12 of those 15, and being asked to clean up after I've already worked all day.
Now think about it. Anybody, no matter you male or female, anybody in their right mind is not going to want to work all motherfucking day, then get home and have to work again while another capable person ain't did
Nothing.
I've been in a situation where it's like I've worked all day, other person be off, get to their crib and shit like that. They've been off, capable to, you know what I'm saying, to decide whatever the case may be. Wait till you decide, oh shoot, I'm hungry, you know what I'm saying, because motherfucker ain't thinking about food, clearly, but you think about food because you've been at work all day. The first moment you think about food, now they want to, you know what I'm saying, latch on to what you said. I've been in situations like that. I'm like, damn, you could have cooked, you could have had food ordered. If I wouldn't have said nothing about food, you mean tell me we would have ate?
Somebody would have sat there hungry, and it would have been both of y'all.
Why do I have to be the adult in the situation? Why do I have to be the person to come up with it? So that's what we mean by 50-50 is like, just be a fucking human. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how you would be with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it would be the same way. It's not a sexual thing. 50-50 is not a sexual thing. It's a regular thing. How would you be with your homies?
And it's just literally basic interaction. And it's funny that you even say that about the whole homie thing, man, because like in some cases, there are females who legitly engage with their homegirls in a more vibrant and more open way than when they come home to you and get around you, man, and then they put the shell on, they put the fence up. You know what I'm saying? Like you be, and the thing is that it's hard for us because we don't mind having the conversation. You know,
it's two things. We don't mind having a conversation, and we don't mind doing for you, but don't nobody want to be forced to do anything. Don't nobody want to. So with that being said, I'm gonna play a quick short of what Kevin Gates actually had to say. The rapper Kevin Gates.
I done been in a relationship where the woman provided me intangible wealth. And intangible wealth, that means that what she provided me with, it was no amount of money that could pay for that. Like I done been in a relationship like that where like just the woman just did everything like to make my life peaceful, and it motivated me and allowed me to focus and make more money. So I done been in a relationship like that to where she provided wasn't 50-50, wasn't half for the rent, but she provided a place of peace for me in order for me to reach my highest potential. I done been in a relationship like that. So it's different types of wealth. Like I don't look at wealth as something that's of the pocket. I look at wealth as like of the heart and of the mind.
Oh, That right there was the most grown manest.
You want me to tell you the biggest part of that hit me, and he said it twice. The biggest word for me, and I think for most of us, is peace. Y'all gotta understand, ladies. Y'all have to understand that, and I'm sure that's a lot of y'all do that as men. It's hard, and I don't mean hard as far as like something that's incapable of being done, but as a man, it's hard because we face challenges all day, every day.
Yep.
We face challenges with ourselves. We face challenges with the homie. We face challenges with dudes we don't even know. We face challenges with chicks, society,
police,
bro.
Right.
And then that's the cake, the icing, the sprinkles, the 100 candles is the fact that we also face the fact that we are men. Being born a man and the way society has it set up, man, you come like already looked at as this is who you are.
Yeah.
This is what you are looked at to do. This is what you do.
Right,
And
think about
anything
it.
less than that is not it.
As a man, you can't even. All right, put it like this. You can't. People look at you sideways if you don't have an actual bank account. If you just got like credit cards and prepaid shit, they gonna look at you sideways.
Right.
If you got a certain kind of car, if you don't got a car, they gonna look at you a certain way. If you ain't got nowhere to stay, or if you got a certain place that you stay, they gonna look at you sideways.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a certain kind of job or certain kind of career, they gonna look at like it's so much judgment when it comes down
it's everything,
to being a
bro.
motherfucking dude.
Bro, let's be simple. It can be your haircut.
Yeah.
It can be your smile.
Yeah.
It can be your shoes.
It can be your style.
It can be your laugh.
Yeah.
You can be too nice.
Yeah.
You can be too mean. Bro, I'm talking about dumb shit. I'm gonna be real.
You could be too close to your mom.
Absolutely.
You can be too close to your child.
Indeed.
So when it comes down to the 50-50, it's deeper than what
it's deeper than finance.
You know
Everybody think about money. It's not just money.
Because most real niggas, I know me.
We gonna front the bill for everything.
Period.
Everything.
I can't stand one thing. I can't stand, and that I'm all for women that got money. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? If you can do something special for a nigga, cool, do that. But don't chime in on what I'm doing. If I decide I'm gonna take your ass out somewhere, don't say. If I say that something is a little expensive and I decide I want to look somewhere else, don't say I'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? No, motherfucker, you can take your own self out and you can go buy your own self whatever the fuck you want to get. But if I'm taking you out, we not doing that I'll pay for it shit unless I said let's go Dutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel where I'm coming from?
Right.
Because it's really yes, it's an ego thing. But hey, we are egotistical.
We have to listen. If you look, man, if you ain't full of testosterone and got you a pair on you, you don't understand the fact that ego just comes with it. That's part of the thing. It's not. It's not intentional. It's something that you have. It's something that you have to have. Because at the end of the day, nobody will ever in your natural life big you up more than yourself.
Yep.
No one will ever big you up more than yourself, especially if you're somebody who's actually wanting to do something or somebody that's actually got something going on. Nobody's bigging you up more than you, which is why what you have going on or what you are attempting to have go on is happening.
Yeah. Man, but that's why the 50-50 is extremely important. That's why having somebody that's on the same wavelength with you is extremely important. Because if they on the same eye length with you, they're going to big you up just as much as you big yourself up. They're going to see what you see. They're going to feel what you feel. They're going to hear what you hear. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean by 50-50. You know what I'm saying? When people, I need people to get out of the connotation of thinking that a 50-50 thing is, I'm gonna pay for this, you pay for that, I pay for this, I pay for that. That Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade shit is toxic if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? That's a volcano. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to fucking erupt. You know, with the type of woman that Gabby is, and I know a lot of women probably get pissed off because a lot of our women is a lot of our fan base is women. You know, so y'all might get pissed off by me saying this, but hear me out. Gabrielle Union is a man eater. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman that's so strong that she cannot allow a man to lead. That's why she emasculates Dwayne Wade every word she utters, every step she takes. She emasculates him without even trying to. You know what I'm saying? The way you want to be with your man is you need to be bigging him up. You need to be emasculating, you know what I'm saying? Not emasculating him. Right. You need to be making him more of a king. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, think about how, and I hate to keep bringing this shit up because I got my conspiracy side about shit, but look at how Michelle talks about Obama.
Nothing.
When Michelle talks about Obama, nigga, come on, bro.
Nothing makes a real man work harder than one that is instilled and full and indulged in nothing but full confidence. Especially when it's coming from a woman that he loved other than his mama.
I mean, look how the nigga move.
Man, listen, he can't do no wrong because everything is right because of her, for her. Why? Because she not only backs him up for, but she ensures that it's going to happen right and proper for the sake of not just herself, but for him, but as a unity of us, we, them. You did? Like,
and that right there, like, so that's what we mean. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean. Like, when it's certain things that you can see and certain couples that you can see, and it's a lot of examples. Like when you look at a woman and when she talk about her man, she's talking about him like he's fucking God, right. Or when he's talking about her like she's God. You know what I'm saying?
Like she's everything. Yeah. And on top of all.
And ain't thinking about nobody else because nothing else fucking matters. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean by when we're talking about 50-50. That's what we're talking about. Somebody that's like right here that's equally yoked. That's what we talk about when we talk about the 50-50. But it's so many people that's low vibrational, so many low vibrational thoughts of people that think this toxic nature of I gotta be in control, I gotta be in the driver's seat. You know, that whole mindset. The fact that, if you think about the Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade interview, she said the reason why she ended up getting the house is because he said they had a scuffle or argument or whatever, something just small, and he said this is my house or whatever, and she was like, oh no, we're not gonna have that. So she went to go try to buy a house, and they basically putting the house on 50-50. Now some folks might be cool with that. Me, on the hand, I have a problem with that. And my problem is that you mad because I said it's my house. Let's talk about me changing my words. You know what I'm saying? Let's work on that. Right. Let's not go purchase a whole fucking house and go half and half on some weirdo shit.
Wait. But look at what you just said. They look so deep into it that really the only thing that needed to be spoken on was my choice of words. Because ladies,
because it's ours technically.
Because ladies, you do have the audacity to say that it is also your house because you put the time and the effort and the energy to create a safe haven for your man that also in return is for yourself. And that's what makes a home. We buy the house, but y'all make the home.
Yeah. So don't play. So basically, what I'm saying is that don't be so lost in the words. If y'all getting mad and you say my this, my that, once we get sober, let's have a talk. Let's change the way we talk. Not let's change our location of where we staying at so we both got our name on the bill. No, it's ours. It's our. If we are married, it is ours. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm gonna have my own account. You're gonna have your own account. We're gonna have a joint account.
Right.
But my shit is yours. If we married, yes, respect me enough to ask me if you are in my account and you need some shit or whatever the case may be. Be respectful enough to ask me because we are still friends. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a relationship, we're still friends. So be respectful enough to ask me. However, what's mine is yours and what's yours is ours. Like, come on now. It shouldn't have to be no, oh, you gonna say mine? Alright, we finna go buy a house 50-50. No. The moment that you start doing shit like that and you actually have to start splitting, that's why I get mad if I'm on a date and a girl tells me, oh, I put my, no. If I'm taking your ass out, you ain't putting, I don't give a fuck, I gotta go back there and wash some goddamn dishes.
Right.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna figure out how to cover
I'm a man. I said, I'm gonna take care of this shit. I said, I'm gonna take you out, so that's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Right.
If you wanna do something else, that's cool. But that's on your motherfucking time, and then what you decide to do after we leave this motherfucking place. But don't be trying to sit here and chime into what the fuck I'm doing. If I said I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna take you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if I'm spending $10. I don't give a fuck if I'm spending $100 or $10,000. That's what I said I'm gonna do. Don't you stick your goddamn hand in this shit. Man.
But, you know, I've had women tell me that when I say, but not a man, so you don't understand that they literally chew me out. But I hate to say it, please forgive me, but y'all have to understand that y'all are not men. So the way that we understand it, y'all don't. And that's okay.
And that's
it's
not,
okay.
That's not a bad thing.
And it's not a bad thing because the real ones, we don't expect you to. We expect you to at least hear us out and have an understanding of where we're coming from. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Just have the heart to hear me out so that you see where I'm coming from, and then if your side is different, then let's come together and see what the difference of views are and figure out why. But sometimes, the majority of times, it's just the fact that we males and y'all.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of women think that men don't like to talk it out, but that's because they got the mindset so messed up that they don't realize they don't give us a chance to talk. Because how many times you've been in a situation where it's like you get a chance, y'all talking, and then she trying to overtalk the conversation or she's trying to overpower the conversation. It happens like all the time. And I've been in multiple relationships where it's been like that, and it's like y'all don't understand. Like, we do talk, we don't mind talking.
We just
let us talk, goddamn it. And then, like, you say your part, we say our part, but hear us. Don't be sitting there trying to wait on your response and thinking about your whole response. No, listen to what we're saying, receive what we're saying, then respond. The same thing that we're gonna do with y'all. With that being said, we're gonna take a quick little break. When we come back, we're gonna have a conclusion with the whole 50-50, man. All right? Peace. Stay motherfuckers.
Have a seat.
Semioso, I'm humbled that you'll take the time to meet me on such short notice.
Yes, but I got things to do, so let's make this fast. What seems to be troubling you?
Well, I got this girl that friends on me, and I'm trying to impress her, but I can't afford to get her the things that she wants because of my lack of ends. So I'm asking if I can get like a short-term loan.
I could give you a loan, but from the looks of you, you'd just be digging a deeper hole, and I don't think you can afford it. But this is what I'm gonna do.
All right, and we are back. Like I said, we're back with the conclusion, man. This actually been a pretty good episode, man. It's been pretty smooth, man. The whole 50-50, man. In conclusion, I guess the main thing I want to say is that my belief is that it's important to have balance. 50-50 is all about balance. 50-50 is not a financial thing. It's not a spiritual thing. It's not a physical thing. It's just something where you just look out for the other person. You know what I'm saying? The same way you would be with your friends, the same way you would be with your job, well, a job that you like. You know what I'm saying? You're just being a careful person. You know what I'm saying? Not careless, but a careful person. Whereas, like, if you see something, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you and your mate stay together, and you know that your partner is always washing the dishes, they always washing the dishes. You know, and it's this one particular time that you just seen they missed it. Okay, wash the dishes for them. You know what I'm saying? If you see if you're in a situation where it's like, okay, your partner's always cooking, you know, washing the dishes after they cook doesn't hurt. Or one of the days out of the week, you decide to cook. You know what I'm saying? That's what 50-50 is about. It's not just one particular thing. It's a tangible thing. So whatever works in your relationship is what your 50-50 should be. You know, if y'all 50-50 is on some sexual shit, hey, it is what it is. If y'all 50-50 is on some, oh, who gonna drive next? You know, that's what it is. Whatever it is in your relationship where you feel like you can help your partner out, that's what it's all about. It's all about being there for your partner and being a true partner, being a true teammate. Because we're all on a ship together. Whether it's your best friend, whether it's your family member, whether it's your lover, you're on a ship together. That's why it's called relationships. So however you decide to conduct whatever y'all got going on, decides on how you reach your destination. It's simple. Because it's going to be waves, it's going to be currents, it's going to be ripples, it's going to be storms. There's going to be so much activity going on the outside that you got to make sure the inside and the core is structured and focused on where you want to go. But if you are trying to be the conductor, also you're trying to be the assistant, you're also trying to be the person that's back here loading up the docks. If you're trying to run every aspect of that ship, you're gonna crash. Whether you're gonna crash physically yourself or you're gonna crash the actual the ship that you own. Either way it goes, you're gonna end up crashing. So your best bet is to focus on finding somebody that's tangible with you, finding somebody that's equal with you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with finding somebody that's actually gonna see things the way you see it. And if they don't see the things the way you see it, they're at least trying to find a mutual understanding. That's what real love is, and that's how we're gonna be able to save a lot.
Wait, bro, you just said it. I'm big on words, man. You just said it. Mutual. That shit right there is that's everything, man. Everybody's got to realize that. You know, you got to put in for the sake of not yourself, not your partner, but both of you. Because regardless of what anybody think, man, team is everything. Mm-hmm. Team is everything, man. Partnership, friendship, relationship, like you said, ship, man. You know, not no boat, you know, not no yacht, but like an actual ship. Ain't no one person rowing that, steering that, rolling that. Nobody. There's a team of folks making that happen. That's why you said the other word, ship.
Yeah.
That's why it's on the end of every last one of them, and all those words congruently mean something. Like, literally.
I encourage every budding relationship, or even if you're single, I encourage every person to have some kind of model, some kind of relationship that you're aiming towards. Not saying that you're trying to fan off of somebody's relationship, you're trying to make your relationship like somebody else's, but just something that you can actually look and use as an actual replica of saying like, okay, that's what I'm looking for. You know, because everybody's stuff is different, you know, but we do have eyes and ears and all kinds of stuff, especially in the social age. You have so many different examples right at your hands, you know, at your fingertips. Utilize that. That's research, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and aim for what you're looking for. You know, some people might want a person that, you know, is a person that just likes to stay in. Another person might want a person that's a partier. You know, everybody got different things that they're looking for. But find you somebody that's tangible to you that could be your actual other 50-50, your other 50. And that way you guys could be whole. Now your 50-50 might be more of a 70-30, your 50-50 might be more of a 60-40, but it's still half and half. You're bringing something to the table. That's the point that we're getting. And I think once people stop looking at the actual 50% tile of what it is, that's that ground blunt. That's that carpet blunt with a little cat hair in it. I mean, I vacuum quite often. But ain't no telling what the fuck might be in that shit. But anyway, like I say, in conclusion, man, the 50-50 is all about balance, man. Don't get caught up in these celebrities, because you gotta keep in mind these celebrities are paid to say a lot of things that they're saying. They might not be physically paid like to say exactly what they're saying, but somehow, some way, there's some kind of mischievous plan for them saying what they're saying. You know. So think about your sanity. Think about your mindset. That's why I say have something to model it off of. I always use the Michelle Obama and Barack Obama relationship because it's beautiful. Now I got my conspiracy ideas about it, but that's neither here nor there. The way they act, whether they're playing a character, if they're real or not, the way that they act is a beautiful situation, and to me, that's what I model my relationship off of. I want my woman to look at me like that. I want my woman to talk about me like that. When I'm not around, I want her to talk about me like I'm fucking Jesus. Because I'm going to be talking about her like she's fucking Medusa. Like she's the most wonderful person on earth. And you can ask my brother about that.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's for real.
Your woman is everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll stop everything for the right one. I mess around and run a red light or a stop sign faster than I'll go mess around, you know what I'm saying, on the right one. Or want to get rid of, you know, like that peace is everything, that mutuality is everything, conversation is everything. Shit, sorry.
It's cold.
But y'all understand where we coming from. Yeah, that shit is kicking in now. I should have just rolled a carpet weed by itself. I would have added that shit. This shit, goddamn.
All right, so when we come back for episode 2, we're gonna be like I said, we're gonna be talking about builders and takers. Are you a builder or are you a taker? Do you have builders around you? Do you have takers around you? All those things we're gonna be sitting there questioning, and we're gonna be trying to get people to open up their mindset and to also try to help people so they can actually look back at their own lives and say, okay, what kind of people do I have around me? What kind of relationship am I in? What kind of friendship do I have? You know, what do I have going on, and why can I get to where I'm trying to get to? And a lot of times it could be the people that you associate with, because birds of a feather do flock together. So you got to make sure that the wing that you own is the wing that you want to be on. And then after that, we got the Weed Wars, which is going to be the 420 Olympics, and it's going to be a fun episode, man. So I hope y'all stay tuned, man. You got anything you want to drop on?
You want me to tell you what's funny, bro? I had to have manifested this shit, man, because you literally asked me that. Let me find this real quick. I actually waited for us to record to drop this on you and on everybody. So, for those that don't know, I work with the elderly, right? Sweet couple that I know. And the wife is, she used to be a reporter, news reporter, right? Mm-hmm. So she's super inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? They're like pushing, if not already in their 80s. They got to be in their 80s. I never asked, but because we just be talking about everything other than just that. But they've been married for 56 years. Shit. 56 years. There was two things that she said to me about a week or so ago, and I wanted to drop this, and I wanted to see what y'all think, to see if this is something that we should talk about. The first thing was, she was like, what do you think about this? Do you give in? No, sorry, scratch that. Did you give in or give up? Did you give in or give up? I haven't put any thought into that at all because I didn't want to even start on that process.
Is she saying like in pertaining to the relationship, or is she just saying in life, or what?
Kind of, sort of both. You know, you got to understand that
when you
I put it to you like this. You got to understand that like I'm the type of dude that I really, really love and enjoy talking to people who have been on this earth for decades more than me. I can learn something. I can learn something from somebody who's younger than me. I can learn something from my brother, my homie, who is relatively the same age as me. But to really gain some knowledge, like a lot of people don't understand that knowledge is knowledge is knowledge is knowledge. Even if it's something that you think you may never use ever in your life, as old, as ancient, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's always pertainable to something. Everything is something. Everything is everything is everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? And she be dropping gems. The elderly drop gems, man. And she hit me with that. You know, we were just chopping it up. We were literally talking about that life and relationships and, you know, everything. So she just came to me one day while I was, you know what I'm saying, welcome me. That's what she said. Now, check this out. I don't want to go too deep in that because I actually have a second one. She actually said this on the same day. Feast or famine? Feast or famine? Feast or famine? That was actually in correlation to the first one. Did you give up?
Did you give in?
Or give in? Feast or famine? I want that to sink in on y'all because, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't about anything in particular, but the conversation that we were having, which I don't remember the particulars or whatever, had her inquisitive enough to bring that to my attention. I don't remember where she got it from, but she asked me about that and said, what do I think about that? And I said, you know what, that's interesting. And the first thing I thought to myself was, man, I'm going to bring that to my brother Av. Because that's something worth thinking about. So I want y'all to let that sink in on y'all. And if y'all want, you know, either one of those or both of those to be something that we actually sit and ponder on and then bring a discussion to y'all.
Now, what I'll do is I'll have on the Anchor app, if you guys are following with Anchor, and also with Spotify, I'll drop a poll. I'll put both of these on attach it to the podcast as far as on the poll, and see if we can get you guys' take on it. And even on the Wisdom app, you guys can always ask, like verbally ask us. Y'all can send us an email. Y'all can follow us on Instagram, Follow me only the number 1 Avenue ABANU. Follow kholheartdradio, KHOLHEARTED, and your Instagram.
Instagram, man, is Curry357GOAT. 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 Get at me.
With that being said, well, I'll y'all next week, man. Or, you know.
Touchdown about 5, babe. Be at the door at 5:43. It's been a while since I seen your face, but best believe I will not hesitate. Roll up the trees, girl, let's medicate and reminisce about our first date. Nobody else can make me feel this way. Nobody else can make a nigga say